Kajan crack to hard you, especially Dan. And that is, what's happening, mates? I'm Dan, and I have been learning Irish now for the last year, but more specifically learning Ulster Irish over the last few months. But about this time last year, I decided to learn and start posting things up on TikTok, just as I learn a couple of words, and then give back to the community by helping to teach a couple of words at the same time. My goal is to try and make Irish more accessible and then remove barriers to learning. Whether that is by helping and making free resources, by using my sponsor Gale Fund, where I take all my social media earnings and I reimburse people for their Irish classes, or just by being involved in the community. I've been asked several times by some of my followers on TikTok if I could make some form of audiobook or put something on Spotify, and this is my attempt to do so. I'm a very visual learner and a kinesthetic learner, so I learn by seeing and by doing, but I do understand that people do learn by listening. I would recommend that if you are listening to me, you would use some other resources as well. Learning languages are quite difficult, especially trying to comprehend Irish, as it's a completely different structure of language than English is. I've tried multiple times before to learn Irish, and I can tell you, it is very difficult. However, here we are today, where I'm in a position where I can help you. If you are listening to me, and you're in a car, I'd recommend, don't be fiddling about your screen. No need to hit pause. I will give you plenty of verbal cues whenever I want you to repeat. I will say the word maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I'll say, repeat after me. Or, no, it's your turn. So you'll know when you need to say the word out loud. I don't want you to be distracted in your car. I would also recommend to use as many resources as possible. If you go to my TikTok, I have a beginner's Ulster Irish playlist. It's been recommended to pupils by some teachers. I don't know how I've done it, but it's there and it's free. There's plenty of other free resources out there, and I've tried to link a lot of them in my link tree as well. You'll find that linked in most of my social media profiles. So if you see a couple of Fuckload Dan, find my link tree, and there's lots of free stuff there. But I'll also help you out by trying to get you lessons. So, do feel free to reach out to me via TikTok and DM if you're ever stuck or you're ever looking at lessons somewhere, whatever it might be. I'm here to help the whole community. So, without further ado, let's get into our first lesson. We're starting right from the start. So, the first thing I want you to learn is how to say hello. To say hello in Irish is Gia Ditch. Gia Ditch. Now, you may hear this in other dialects of Irish, because on this island, there's a couple of different dialects depending what quarter of the island that you're living in. I am up in the north of the island, so the Irish that I've been learning is Ulster Irish, so my pronunciation of words not only may be slightly incorrect because I'm a learner, however, my pronunciation of words will be different than what you'll hear in other regions, just because of the dialect that I've learned. We're looking at Ulster Irish, so some of the words are pronounced slightly differently. So to say hello, it's Gia Ditch, Gia Ditch, Gia Ditch, G-A Ditch, Gia Ditch. Okay, now it's your turn. Gia Ditch. Say it again. Gia Ditch. And again. Gia Ditch. And that's hello. Gia Ditch. Hello. Gia Ditch. Hello. One more time. Gia Ditch. Hello. Fantastic. Now I want you to be able to say hello to more than one person. Gia Ditch is how we say hello to one person. Gia deeve. Gia deeve, deeve, Gia D-E-E-V, Gia deeve. Like the name Neve, but it's a D, deeve, Gia deeve. So, repeat after me. Gia deeve. Your turn? Fantastic. If this is your first time learning Irish, here's already a few words that you don't know. You know how to say hello, and you know how to say hello to more than one person. So, Gia ditch to one person, Gia deeve to more than one person. So if I were to say hello to everybody, I would say Gia deeve. If I'm saying hello to just one person, it's Gia ditch. Whenever you're saying hello back to somebody, in reply, there's a different way of saying that. So if I wanted to say hello back to one person, it's Gias Muira Ditch. Gias, G-is Muira Ditch. Gias Muira Ditch. Gias Muira Ditch. And if you really wanted to get into the details of it, it's actually Gia is Muira Ditch. Gia is Muira Ditch. But in Irish, sometimes the sounds are all squished together, and you will mostly hear people saying it naturally as Gia Muira Ditch. Gia Muira Ditch. So Gia Muira Ditch. That's probably the best way I can explain it. Gia Muira Ditch. So repeat after me. Gia Muira Ditch. Gia Muira Ditch. Gia Muira Ditch. Your turn? Fantastic. Now, because we have a different hello for one person and a different hello for multiple people, whenever we reply back hello to one person and reply back hello to multiple people, it's different again. So if I were to say Gia ditch, your response back is Gia Muira Ditch. Practice that with me now. I'm going to say Gia ditch and you're going to say Gia Muira Ditch. Gia ditch. Great. I'm now going to say hello to multiple people. Gia deeve. What do you think you need to say? If you're thinking Gia Muira Daoibh, you're correct. Gia ditch, Gia Muira Ditch. Gia deeve, Gia Muira Daoibh. And that's it. That's how simple it is. And we're going to leave it at that for now. Thanks as always. Slán for now.